I'm going to share a lot of jewels in this video, so you may want to take some notes. I'm basically going to lay out the 4 simple, easy video marketing videos you can get started with. They're really super easy to do, and I'm explaining the concepts and why they work and why they're effective in this video. All right, but before I get in this is Amani Channel. Before I get into the videos, this is Amani Channel. I'm the video fearless dude who helps folks, business owners, video marketing to attract leads and clients to build their following, even if they're terrified of the equipment or of just speaking on camera. And so I help folks learn how to do everything video marketing related, really video production related, etc. All right, so I don't know if I mentioned this in one of the preceding videos, if so, forgive me. But as you're figuring out your messaging, it's really important that you just speak to one person. Figure out who that ideal client is, that one person you've worked with who you really love working with, and just speak to them. Now you may be like, yeah, but my product's for everyone. My service can help everyone. Can it really? Think about everything that's on the market. Think about most products that are on the market. Think about like, let's take strollers, for example. Who are strollers for? They're for parents that have just had children, all right? Pencils, if you're a parent, you have a school-age child, you might buy a pencil. If you're gonna buy gasoline, you're probably a car owner, right? You probably own a gasoline engine car, all right? If you're a bicycle rider, or if you're a person who walks to work, or if you don't have a car, then you're not a gas customer. And so that's why your messaging is so important, and why you want to just speak to one person, because in speaking to that one person, you're going to speak to many people who are similar to or like the person you're talking to. And that's why it's important to like do a survey or ask some questions to your ideal clients, so you can get that language that they speak in. Maybe it's problem language, maybe it's language that they use in their industry. Whatever it is, that's really, really important, so that as you're creating your videos, you can speak directly to that person. All right, so what are the 4 videos that you can create? So if you watch video number 2, I suggest you go back and watch day number 2, because, and I think day number 1 as well. I think day number 1 actually, because I shared the first type of video, which is the About Me video. What is the About Me video? Well, that is when you share a little bit of information about you. It's like your intro to the world. This kind of video might be effective on a website, or even on a social media page, on a social media channel, and to let folks know who you are, why you can be trusted, and what is your solution. All right, so in my example, I shared that I'm Amani Channel. I'm from California, and when I first started working in broadcasting, I was really challenged when it came to sharing a message on camera, especially live. I would get nervous, anxious, I would get really fearful. And this went on and on for years, until a mentor finally came to me and was like, what's going on with you? And he helped me discover my authentic voice, relax, just talk to the camera. All right, and that's what I help folks do now. All right, so that's my About Me. That's an abbreviated version, but that's my About Me story. Now, the second type of story that you can share with your audience is the about your business. Is like the business history video. Why did you create your business? What's the history behind it, etc. Now, in my example, my business video, or my intro to my business video, is very similar to my About Me video, because my service of helping and coaching and mentoring people is very much tied into my own personal experience. So that would just be like an extension. I could just say, you know, after I finally figured it out, I was thinking about how I could help others, and I came to the realization that there are other business owners that really struggle. They have important stories that they want to share. They have services that are changing lives, but just something is holding them back. And so that's why I came up with this idea to create Video Fearless, because I knew there were people like me. There were people who were struggling. They're business owners that had a blessing they wanted to impart into others, but the video thing is not exactly easy, right? And so that's why I created Video Fearless. And I created a 6-part formula that works really well and fast. Like, you don't have to spend years to try to master the video production techniques. You can learn it in a matter of weeks. And there's also a framework, which I call the 3 C's, which is consistency, confidence, and credibility. All right, so that's my About Me business. So that's an abbreviated version as well. All right, so that's the 2 type of videos: the About Me and the business history, or about your business video. What's the 3rd type of video? Third type of video is the problem solution video, where you're speaking to a specific problem that your ideal client probably has, or they have, or the people that you work with have, or the people you've talked to have, and you offer a solution to it. All right, and these are great for building that rapid rapport, because if you help a person solve a really simple problem really quickly, they will want to go back to you for other solutions, right? They'll want to subscribe to your YouTube, they'll want to follow you on Facebook, they'll want to join your group, etc. All right, and so that's the problem solution. Make sure you have a call to action in those type of videos. Make sure you're clearly explaining what the problem is, why it works, and maybe you want to show some evidence of how it works. And don't forget, you also want to agitate their pain throughout your videos. Maybe mention it a couple of times, like, I know you're super frustrated, I was super frustrated, it's not your fault, that kind of messaging. All right, what's the fourth type of video? The fourth type of video is super simple. As a matter of fact, you don't even probably need to do minimum production around it. That is the testimonial video. Now, with testimonial videos, you can either share testimonials yourself, like I had this student who X, Y, and Z, or else you can have them record a video for you and just use that video as a testimonial that you can share via your email list or as a part of your marketing to your prospective clients. Because when people see that others have had success, and they can see themselves in that person who's sharing that testimonial, that can be a very powerful way where you don't even have to record a word, and yet the video is speaking for you and is doing the selling for you. All right, now I'm going to share an example of a testimonial video that I compiled, that I created at the end of this video. But just know that it doesn't have to be complicated. Remember, beginning, middle, end, and just share some information and have some fun. All right, now in the upcoming videos, I'm going to share more about the gear. We're going to get into the phases of the process, but at the end of the day, this is the most important thing. If you're fearful, if you're challenged with making videos, if you don't like to speak to the camera, remember, action conquers fear. Action conquers fear all the time. So if you're challenged, if you just don't think you can do it, just record a video. Just try to follow the steps that I've outlined with you so far and start recording a video, and then the subsequent videos will get easier and easier. Now, before I leave, I'm going to say this. If you want some fast track help, if you're really ready to get going, but you're still holding back, you're still not really sure what you need to do, I recommend you schedule a video strategy call with me. There's going to be a link in the description, and it's going to be a free 45-minute strategy call where we'll dig deep into your challenges. We'll dig into your problems. And I'll offer some solutions that you may or may not want to take me up on, but I will tell you that if you work with me, I will help you become video fearless. It will work. My formula works. All right. I spent 4 years figuring this stuff out. You don't have to do that. This happens in a matter of days, if not weeks, if not days. All right. I've had super fast results. I know I can help you. The video thing is challenging. It's overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. All you need is someone who's been there, done that to help you out. And hopefully you'll trust me. And so use the link if you're ready to book your video strategy call. I'll talk to you real soon. This is Amani Channel. We'll get into some more videos and some more tips that will help you get video fearless coming up soon. Peace.
Video is honestly the way to go for my niche.
I wanted to be able to share my story with the world.
I started my business and I knew I needed to do video.
It's harder than people think.
What has been stopping me is my fear of public speaking.
Fear of being perfect or not perfect enough.
A lifelong camera shy.
I feel comfortable on the stage where I'm sharing my story. When it comes to video, I just don't naturally connect the same way.
I was like fumbling around, not knowing what to say or how to say it. I actually tried other classes and other, instructors, master groups and stuff.
I lucked into finding Amani, and we had a very short coaching session together during which he really put me at my ease and shared his story of his journey that made me feel that maybe I could do it if he could just show me the way.
He was a regular person making videos, except that he had serious journalism experience.
It was a great opportunity for me to connect with a professional.
And I thought, well, heck, if he's just making videos like a normal person, then certainly I can too.
Every day I got a little more comfortable being on camera.
Video seems to be working for me.
I can't recommend Amani highly enough.
I'm ready to rock and roll now. I think I got this.
My recommendation is that you reach out to Amani Channel of Video Fearless and you engage with some of his curriculum and coaching, because really he is the key and he will help a lot of us kind of scale past that billable hour.